the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Already for my mom or be from Nsem-Pii TV so. And rather me the story be bremo. Efa Okatakyie from Mensa and man wakasa. Na or boom any and this for any Ghana for nyina assume. Ewo and rather sama isi ewo kubuasi na enipa etitil for etimi ehwere mo nkwa ni na say omo de save oman no na Okatakyie kasa yemu no osi omubu no areho enipa 8 na wu no na areho namum enya areho nchen enkoda mako 16 a omuwu Accra Kumasi highway ni so na community baako emu nkoda maame baako ne ma be miensa ase 9 ewu ma omu nyina wuye at the spot omuwu no nya ya enchen sa nkoda no wu no na unim say Omanhene John Dominic Mahama be kasa fa nkoda no wu no ho senka we ensi a anka ye panyi bi amana me kasa amfa ho na radio stations ne TV stations e ka ho nsem na so obi ama me ka ho nsem but enipa 80 a eye Dr. Omane Buamane Ibrahim Mutala Muhammad mo ye de e ka ho ne de he say afidie omadwene ye de e ba nkoda no wu no mu ni so a omo kasa ye de e fa ho Omanhene Kobana Sante e de nsem bi atodwa afa ho na minim se ono so tie Okatakyie Afrifa mensa story no and we react to that story na e o ka ho asem dia sanse ya rehusem dodo na no e de Okatakyie atem se adedi na wokasa asem no na so dodo na so se ampa asem no ka no wom senka omu ye nanka we enye se bia enkura na omawofo ni bi wo ha na bi wo ha ni mo mu nyina wo eye community baako kuru baako no mu nyina wo temu nko honom na munye de mo fro na ka mo no mu nyina nsumum efe enchese mu do eye oman no anase timamfo no enso obi etipanya sa so we ba ye de we say nation anase me ka se government no aiden esu eye ne nkrofo but maamefo na anasa wofo no mawuri de yemfi wo mo mo gukuti Omanhene emra me ka se o Vindicates eye Okatakyie Afrifa mensa ensema ndwado de tudwan momenti oni obi emra sese
beko venue no
well obi say meko
be play na what say benya ho
me kran de misusu ama aban say omo fan cheme they should scope it that so they should just broaden the scope a bit. Yeah ma omo free me. They should give special priority to nkwada no ma for met na ho. You know na omunya a sense of belonging kakra. Mr. Meka
and obi can bibi o be posti bibi o Facebook and nipa ne ba be ka say wetie ekosi sen until that say enkola dunum na ewu ye na abosompo e wo show yi
oh there
and I catch and say odika we should all do better and I think it's fair for us to admit say maybe a SKP but pay that because it did not become even that it should affect the conscience of the country.
It became just that for Adum TV, for instance, for Adum FM, for instance, it was a whole documentary. The day that you could see Nkoda before the day what transpired, maybe your production team as good as they are all the time. So it's not wrong when you move away from a lane and you have been redirected to that lane for a good cause. So clearly, but
I think even to make it, the American say. When you take, of course, when you two cabinet ministers, and the approach may be different, but that that national governmental attention. They said
well, maybe I
think that's where the person was coming from.
Well, maybe. See, it has always been that. See, the times are sensitive. That's why I don't want us to go really deep in the conversation. And Kwadaidi, he will say up to date. What's the bold statement from the Ministry of Education, from maybe from transport? And if I go all these people, we sum it up by saying a certain recklessness on all of us part has brought us this far.
Admitted to guy, I admit.
So
we should all do better.
We are careful because Ghana for this year, and in times like this, how sensitive nerves are. We are holding on to the core discussions that need to be addressed because that's why all we are doing is to mourn and suggest. Our suggestion this afternoon is that that it is also of equal importance. Say in Kwada 16, 15, 14, 17 do NCA at a go. No, we cannot just gloss over this. We can't. Especially so when about 5 or 6 years ago, yes, in a football team, under 12 or under 15 football team, almost we can't. You see, the times that we are in, I beg the families again. Say this situation a lessons. I beg them. But necessarily. The planning committee of this and Monyam share posthumous 16 houses, families, 16 houses, 16. Yes, the planning and the organizers of this great idea. Now at least that sense of belonging, relevancy, patriotism, a certain wound to be. Was if you hold on a boy, and a 15 at the same time, a mind bako, a crew bako, a constituency bako, a school bako. It can bring the school and one on it. One community. So we are not going deeper, but you know me. What has been the reaction of the Ghana Education Service, major stakeholders in that sector, in that region, in that area, in that locality? Just 16, bam, there is gone. That's it. We move on. So if we do that, that's why I said that fundamentals be wrong, both physically and spiritually. Well, the physical aspect, and we have been irresponsible. We have been very reckless as a country. Yeah, because when people die, we don't care. Yeah, we have been. It depends on how they die and who dies. And who dies. We have been so reckless and so irresponsible as a country. We are mourning and we can't go deeper. It's always sitting here to say, the wire campaign for Ghana Education Service for how well have we done to ensure nobody's telling us anything. That is the point. That is the point. I don't think I mean video. So, is this not a national issue? This is. What was issued by the Road Safety Authority? What was issued by even the DVLA? How were these stakeholders? How did they collaborate? Ministry of Education, whether private schools association, whether PTA, whether all other churches, relevant bodies, the Christian Council, what were some of the common things that they said about this? Why are we all pretending that we don't know realities on the ground? I'm saying that we are mourning. We should not be pushed to those arenas. Two things: a certain level of recklessness, a certain level of dishonesty, hypocrisy, lack of patriotism. I pray and plead the strength of Erade and to Sabushani now so 16 and 8. Look at as if you can your mabasa basabi. As in the describe 16 and 8. And a man for one road, almost the same spot. They only say baby ankolane the NC, you know. A one enra the NSO. Almost that conongo baby they be okay. And so almost 15 people. Yeah, but because you say the physical aspect of it is that but the physical aspect of it is that there are too many irresponsible drivers on our road. People who drive anyhow and the law does not catch up with them. The law is so flexible on them. Passengers are not talking. The crew make catch us a highway, they be other airboat chase and chase almost shadow. Not passengers steamer, and you'll be at them. A crew be seen rickety vehicles, apply a crack Kumasi road. You enquire school bus in Nana Yaka once a baby hour. At the pass, and yes, I found what I 40, I found what I 82. Mammy and call in it. Because if we do that, we will hurt ourselves and hurt families. Yeah. We are pleading out with the swift response of them just to demonstrate that it is wet in your line of duty, going off in court for Mother Ghana. It's worth it. Say ni monyam shariama Ghana for so who say yes you are part of that weddiness no.
But if one parent should lose 4 one day, Omanhene,
yes.
Hey, but that's not serious.
So sensitive say you call even yankasa yenyame ni pebidia. You see if you don't feel it you don't know how it's going about it. If you don't put yourself in that shoe, the must suggest you be. I'm at the planning committee in the organization. It's not too late. We should rope them. Same ideas.
We should rope them.
So now almost na inform you na we are nyoma say catch here no say especially out of these 2 suggestions no aban tie ye Ghana for support here na aban tie ase say dey di kan sa akotia any central by election even though ye mere kunini ni ma kwan no ye nyina ni makeka no nyoma ya ye ensem fata yes say one of my reason and prevail na obi Antoine Dieso from the political party na fanko enim na embre adaje ni sikaseye ene nyoma bi anke besisia because sometimes if you are part of the sons of Isaka and you know the times that you are in, you will let wisdom prevail. If you understand the times, wisdom should prevail because bebre in an sebe if you check on the need in pegum bebre now bebre now
kwabena
bebre now
bebre now kwabena
bebre now
and ni pada emrantie kon ho te say miners be akọ pit makotu anwea omode eba abonten it's that bad. It's really bad, you know. And for a bit of history, Oman Unim said in the year 2015 ebeto just say na Ghana gas a procure helicopters be to patrol gas plant and infrastructure and about Omanhene over them Ghana Air Force to man it. Only one of those helicopters in new.
Oh wow.
Z9EH utility helicopters into the story says that the Ghana Air Force has taken delivery of 4 Z9EH utility helicopters from China and will use them to secure the West African country's oil and gas industry. The aircraft were commissioned by President John Dramani Mahama on 23rd September at Burma Camp in Accra in a ceremony attended by 300 people, including reps from the armed forces and oil and gas industry. President Mahama said the aircraft manufactured by Harbin in China would be used to police the Ghana gas project as well as other oil infrastructure. He said the delivery of the helicopters was historic as it is the first collaboration between the Ghana National Gas Company and Ghana Air Force, which will operate and maintain them, CTFM reports. President Mahama said the aircraft would also be used to secure offshore oil installations, enhance maritime security and anti-piracy, conduct medical evacuations, as well as search and rescue. In the other time, the CEO of Ghana Gas, Dr. George Sipa Yankee, and these were procured in the custody of the Ghana Air Force, and also other activities our mine engage in. And Atorenchem Kesi
so we've dealt with some of the reasonable things. I'm hoping say with all our might, genuineness in our might, in our spirit, in our soul, Mpaye, Magana Mampeni, Nina Bediechi, Nina Pam for our members of parliament, our revered chiefs, our business community, our students, our doctors, our nurses, our journalists and broadcasters, our fitters, our women in at various marketplaces, our drivers, our teachers, our nurses, all of us, intercessory prayer for one another, just to bring forth a new baby called Ghana, worth dying for, where unity, honesty, patriotism, love for one another, focus, development, the order of the day.
Somebody just prompted me, said, Omanhene apparently made a comment about the 16 children who died and promised to fix the Accra-Kumasi road for them. And was sending a Facebook link of the video of the president speaking. Mintumi NTA. But let me also share this. I think
the gender ministry
say na minister ne honorable gender minister ne
I'll talk about that ministry after a 20 or
Nana Oye Litha.
Bampo. Yeah, after Nana Oye Bampo and Otiko Afisa Jama.
Yes.
I think that we've not had any,
ministry.
We've not had that impactful, only John Akon, Nana Oye Bampo.
Bampoado.
Only John Akon.
John Akon and the deputy.
Deputy, serious performance. Otiko Afisa, Mamle, Otiko Afisa.
Mamle so bad.
Yeah, Otiko Afisa, Mamle. Otiko Afisa, Jan, and Mamle. I'm telling you that these are fantastic people who have manned that area. But they are taught us regional the way.
Now, sir, Mamle so free honor Dakwa Newman by.
Obi.
And the Dakwa so I have affirmative
Menko,
which is very.
I'm saying that
very important.
I have not refused. I have not refused that, but I'm saying that the impact of that ministry was felt to me. Under this,
when these people were
of course,
I agree. But I just wanted to chip in. Say Dakwa also achieved something very monumental.
But say, Dominic, Dakwa will be king. Are there any gender ministers here? So gender